Oh, hey guys. Back with another video today. This one specifically about one of my favorite shows, Bojack Horseman. This was its fifth season, I believe. It was split into two parts, 16 episodes. The first part came out, I think, in like November. But yeah, this part just dropped in January. And I finished it. It's done. The I don't know what was the deal if Netflix was canceling them or forced them to end. I don't know what happened. Basically, they they ended, and honestly, I felt like the season could have been easily, instead of one long one, two regular sized ones. I believe usually they're 12 episodes each. Yeah, it's season 12 episodes a season. Also, by the way, we're sorry for this disorganization of the video. I just kind of wanted to get into it, but we're also opening up lunar boxes from the last set or whatever. I still had some. Thought might as well open them, see if I get any cool ass skins. I hope I do. Anyways, back about the show. One of my favorite shows. The reason why, specifically, is because I feel like, first of all, the humor is great. They have a lot of clever puns, clever jokes, clever play-ons, clever visual jokes, a lot of Easter egg jokes where you have to kind of look and you see it. A lot of reoccurring jokes, like there'll be jokes they reference all the way back to season 1 or 2 or 3, and it's awesome. Just seeing the payoff on these jokes, seeing the payoff on puns. The world is composed of human animal hybrids, so the main character is the main character is a horse, basically, right? And they have interact with humans, and one of his best friends is a human. Two of his best friends are humans, and one of his other best friends is a cat, and everyone, all the animals just kind of interact and live together. Just for y'all who don't know, and it's really awesome because it basically unlimited potential for puns and jokes and names and creativity, and it's awesome. It's just it's awesome how they do that. So that's one of the reasons I really really like the show. Another reason is because of, I guess, how much I relate to a lot of the characters. The characters are really well written. It's a really well written show. The characters feel real. They feel alive. They never feel, I guess, out of character, where they do something and they you're suddenly oh, I didn't think that character would ever naturally progress towards that. It's not like season 8 of Game of Thrones where Dany suddenly turns evil because the writers wanted them to. Every character feels like they naturally progress and experience and come to conclusions naturally, like a real person would. And that's one awesome thing about the show. They just do a great job with their characters. They also, another really cool thing about it is they low-key do a lot of fan service. They know what's hot throughout, they knew what was hot throughout the seasons, and they'll bring it back, they'll reference it, characters that we love, characters that we like to see, or they'll name drop everything. And also continuity, fan service and continuity is great on the show. Also, we're gonna open up these regular loot boxes, and it's just continuity, fan service. They do a great job of it. Okay, another thing that I really like about the show, and this is probably the most masochist, not really, but it's basically I just love how painful it is to watch, how relatable and a sad, I feel the same sad emotions, existential dread that the characters feel, and it just feels alive and relatable. The show tackles my inner problems more than any other show ever has. It questions my own beliefs and morality in a way that no other show has. It just makes me look at the world from a perspective that if I've already seen them and then I can relate to, or if I haven't seen, that makes me think about it. It makes me want to start thinking about seeing the world in this way. And it also, honestly, it's amazing satire. It's one of the best satire I've ever seen on our current society, on LA, Hollywood culture, pop culture, social media. It's such an accurate allegory for it. It uses really great allegories for it all the time. It in the most hilarious way. Also in a lot of gut punching ways. One thing that stood out to me to the last season was they made a joke about how billionaires could probably buy their way to make it legal to get away with murder, and yeah, that sounds outlandish, me saying it, but in the show when you see it, you're just oof. It just when they joke about it, it just it just sits, they just make me like the jokes that like are supposed to hurt, they hurt. You're just like oof, because like they have a lot to say. They're like just really true about society. We live in a society. Yeah, whatever. It's that kind of show. But it's true. It's really. I think it's really smart. I think it's really accurate, and I just think it does a great job with it. What else do I really love about the show? Honestly, the animation's cool. Yeah, the intro song, the music on the show is fantastic. The soundtrack is amazing. They have like their own written pieces of music for the show. The intro, amazing. Mwah, beautiful. Chef's kiss. The outro, back in the 90s, I was in a very famous TV show. Yeah, dude, that shit's catchy as shit. It's great. Love it. Also, the outro music and the intro are like part of like the show. Like they contribute to some episodes sometimes. Like the intro, it changes episode to episode sometimes, and it's really cool to catch those little Easter eggs. At least for me, I don't know. I'm a big Easter egg guy. And the outro usually has something to do with like the show. Like it just relates to how the episode ended, and it's really cool because like when like you see it cut to black and then cut to credits, they do such a great job with the outro music capturing like the mood, the feeling. It's just the show's great. Attention to detail is fantastic. A lot of great creative minds, funny minds, insightful minds, philosophical minds too. Like they just all came together and made a great show that honestly, it's American anime. It's an American philosophy anime. That's my hot take right there. An American philosophy anime. Well, anyways, thanks for listening, and I'll catch y'all again in the next, hopefully, I guess, actual gameplay of me playing this fucking game and not just opening loot boxes. But yeah, you guys, see y'all later.